Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Let's go.
Today I'm here to have a chit chat with my good friend Carlos Majesty. He's a musician and I don't know what kind of music he does, but I'm about to find out. In China, doing music because I know in China it's all about business. So I'm about to find out on the chat session of Let's Start TV. Let's try. Let's start. Yo,
Hey.
big brother. Long time no see. Long time no see. How you doing?
Oh, Charlie, I did for you. I'm doing well, man.
Good people, if you are watching this program, I'm with my big brother Carlos, the Majesty himself. The Majesty himself. And it's been almost like 3 years I haven't seen him. I just got connected.
Yeah.
Technology, you know what I mean? So, brother, welcome to Lakestar TV. And
Thank you very much.
I'm so
for
glad
having
that
me.
you did honor the invitation.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Now let's get to where have you been, my friend? Where have you been?
I left because of the pressure and some that were very uncomfortable to my living. So I decided to and to make sure that you know I find time to achieve my purpose and my dream in life. You know.
Okay. Okay. It's all good. Sometimes we need to change environment, situations, see how what nature have for us too. It's all good. I also live here too. I'm in Beijing, so we have a good time too.
Yeah.
All right. Now I want to have a chat with you, and this chat is about I'm projecting or we projecting each other how foreigners doing so good in China,
That's great.
Asia, China to be precise because we are in China. You know, so many foreigners are in different countries, exhibiting what they have.
Right.
I just want African leaders to know what they're missing back home.
Right.
What they're missing back home. I know you are a music person, you are a musician, and I look at this country, China, is a business place. So, how you yourself as a musician in a business country doing music, how do you feel in this environment? Is it helping you as a musician?
It's helping in a lot of ways because that is my passion. And when you are driven by passion, you don't really care so much about some of the impediments and some of the challenges that come your way because that is your passion. Your passion drives you. You love it. You understand the difference between liking something and loving it. You know, and when you love something, part of you, and that is what keeps you awake. So if something keeps you awake, anytime you do it, you find fulfillment. That is the word. Do you understand me? So regardless of the fact that other things may happen in your life, there may be ups and downs and all of that, you'll be happy doing it. Yeah, so if you find fulfillment in what you're doing, then the happiness is there. You don't have to make it big before you find happiness because if you are waiting to make it big before you find happiness, then it's never going to happen. But if you're happy during the journey, your journey, all right, then you know that at the end of the tunnel, there's light.
Man, what got you into music then? I mean, what got you into music?
You know, when I was young in high school, I used to be part of an a cappella group, you know, and we'll go to schools like Wesley Girls, Holy Child, St. Augustine's, Ghana National, and sing because I was in Agri Memorial, you know, and we had a cappella group, you know, boys a cappella group. So we'll go out and sing and all of that. So
let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there. A cappella group. Man, let's try it with a cappella. Man, I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's try it, right? Can you remember?
And I lift my voice to worship you, oh my soul. Rejoice. Take charge, my King, in what you hear. Let it be a sweet, sweet song in your ears.
Ooh. I wish my cameraman could sing like this. I wish, but myself and him, the voice, man, man, I love it. I love it. I love it. Who? All right. Now, where do you get your inspiration from?
My inspiration, I would say, from God. For I
Um,
strongly believe in God, and it is
okay.
that has always been my backbone, and it will always be my backbone. You know,
Amen.
when you get the inspiration from how you were brought up, because you don't live too differently from the environment that formed you. And I think one philosopher, is it Sigmund Freud or something, that the
Mhm.
environment forms you, and the way you grow up, your perception about life and everything is all coming from the environment that formed you. And growing up from a Christian background where you are taught the principles of God and the values to love people, respect people, and cherish life, so it's been like that for me for a very long time. And I intend to be like this the rest of my life.
First of all, what kind of music are you into now? What kind of music?
I do inspirational, motivational music. That's what I do.
Okay.
Inspirational. I
Inspiration.
inspire people. I motivate people.
Man,
It could be,
I tell you what.
yeah, it could be love song. It could be a love song, but it must have a theme and a message, something that somebody would listen to, and maybe be moved or change. You know,
Get inspired.
right? Get inspired. It could be a love song. It could be about family life. It could be about business. It could be anything at all in life. So basically, I'm into
Oh,
live music. You know, music
okay.
that talks about
Okay.
life.
I love that.
Music that
Okay.
talks about
Live
life. So
beat.
if I have to preach the gospel to you, even through my
Mhm.
music, I'll do it because the gospel also speaks to our life.
Okay.
So
Okay.
basically, that's what I do. I do motivational, inspirational music.
Lovely. Lovely. How is the music process to you? How is it? How is it like? How does it go?
From the ups and downs in life, the challenges
Okay.
every day. We have friends,
Okay.
talk to them, and they tell you this is what they're going through in life. You understand me? So once in a while, you sit back and something just drops into your spirit, and you want to just write a song in that tangent. All right. So
Oh, okay.
most of the
Okay.
time, it is what happens to me, happens to my friends, my brothers, anywhere in the world. Then I use that, as a tool to write my music.
Now, I want to ask you, right here in China, how about performances and collaborations?
Mm. It's quite difficult
Yeah.
to get a place to perform. Sometimes
Okay.
places to perform, sometimes it could be at the bar, it could be at a wedding or something. You get places to perform.
Barrier.
Language barrier and cultural differences is also one issue. When I started recording in China, I realized that even when you go to the studios, all right, the way we
Mhm.
understand our kind of music, the things we want in our music was very much different from theirs. So
Okay.
to their sound man and everything, they can probably mix your sound for you. But
Okay.
black music, well, let me say black people really like percussion a lot when it
Okay.
comes to music. The Chinese are more like the Europeans and the Americans. They like the strings, the
Mhm.
strings.
Mhm.
So when you give a song to when you give it, yeah, they like this. So if you listen to their songs, many of their songs are like ballads,
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
slow. Yeah, because the string instrument or the wind instrument is able to carry the music in a way that draws your emotion, and we are more of the dancing type of people.
Okay.
Dancing, we like something that moves the body. That is why hip hop. That's why we are very good at hip hop, because hip hop will move your body. You understand?
Mhm.
Move you.
Right.
Boom, 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 boom. So and is it and if that's why rap is from Africa, you know. That's why it has its root. That's rhythmic African poetry. So
That's it.
it's origination from Africa. And that is why hip hop is so danceable. It's a strong tune. And so connecting that to some of the challenges I faced with some engineers in China, you realize that they can do that for you if your song is like a ballad. is something that toes the same line as their kind of music, they can help you to do that. But when you bring in, you know, the Africanness, you know, the strong percussion vibe,
Mhm.
from where we come from, there is a problem. Sometimes you may not be able to mix the song very well for you.
My next question is, what about fans from Ghana and up here, other countries? How do you really connect with them, and what are their responses?
When it comes to fans, I think most of my fans got them from YouTube, and
Oh, okay.
got them from
Oh,
YouTube.
okay.
I have a few views though. I don't want to brag about. I don't have views at all. Let me say that, you know. so so what I do is that these fans, maybe in their thousands, you know, sometimes they will send you messages to encourage you and all of that. And also when you go to shows, you know, some people will tell you, "Oh, I like the way you sing" and stuff like that. Just like I said, you don't have to despise the days of what your small beginnings. You know, it's just like the story of the Wright brothers. You know, they never despised their small beginnings. They started a whole airplane in a bicycle shop,
Okay.
in a bicycle shop, and imagine that. But you know, they were acting, local, but they were thinking global. They knew that this would become something big in the future. So I always tell people that don't fashion your music, you know,
Mhm.
based on the environment that you were brought up, because probably you were made to touch lives in different countries. Look at my YouTube, the analytics I watch. You see that there are people coming from all parts of the world, from India, from Canada, from many parts of the world. So I do my music not to suit, you know, the environment that I was born in or I came from. I do my music to suit the world, because the world,
Word.
the platform that I came from. So I can't minimize myself and the gift that God has given me to where I came from. That would be a disappointment to God.
About collaborations? Have you had any thought of collaborating with anybody back in Ghana or over here in China?
I'm working on my new single right now. It's called The Journey.
The journey.
Yeah, The Journey.
Oh, okay. I would
Yeah,
love
The
to hear
Journey.
that. I would love to be the person
Yeah,
to
The
hear.
Journey. I
Um,
was working. I
oh,
was working on
okay.
the vocals. I was working on the vocals this morning, trying to mix
Oh,
things, you know, in my home.
so, the city that you are in, are the same place you do your recordings, or you come back to Beijing and do the recordings and go?
Normal before I used to. I have an engineer back home, like
Oh, okay.
where he would just do the programming and everything for me. You know, I have
Oh, okay.
like sister, an engineer like David Bolton, DKB Records.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, all right.
You know DKB Records.
So,
You know they recorded Obra for Abrewanana, all those guys many years back. VIP, yeah. So
you are in good hands.
so he's like and he's like a father figure to me. So even though I started my own private, let me say home studio, but
Mhm.
professional yet, but I work on that so that when I want to release it, I'll just give it to those who are really good at mixing and just making a sound fat for me.
Okay.
So
Oh,
when it
okay.
comes to collaboration, I collaborated with Kanala in China. He's a very, very good rapper, very good rapper.
Oh, yeah. I met him a couple of days back, and he was like, "Oh, super nice." And I think he's doing a couple of video shoots in other places. So
Right.
I paid
Yeah,
him a
Canada
visit.
is good. And I like his work ethics, when
Yeah.
when he does that with, with his heart and everything. Well,
That's the
yeah.
love we have for the culture. All right. So now, what about performances in China? How is it going?
Yeah, I do. Once in a while, I get invited to some places to perform.
Oh,
And
okay.
there were some places that I had to, turn the invitation down because of security issues. I remember I was invited to, the CPC,
Hey,
somewhere
that's a
around. Yeah, you know, like
huge.
end of year party. And a friend of mine invited me, you know, he said, you
Ooh,
come to these like there's communist party members and everything. I was like, wow.
ooh,
I said,
that is
I said,
huge.
yeah, that was huge, you know. And I was like, I chickened out. I was like, you know, that was really huge. I remember
All right.
2 years ago.
Then, one thing I want to find out from you is that you from Ghana, right?
Mm,
And
yeah,
you have seen how the culture is musically.
yeah.
A lot of problems, a lot of. I have seen a couple of people, and I have worked with a couple of rappers,
Mm,
undergrounds, and all those guys, and I know the stress,
mm,
the pain they go through.
yeah.
And at the end of the day, you don't see anything, you don't hear anything. But my point is, you you are in China. Everything is here. Back home, the facilities are there all right, but not as compared to this China or any, the advanced country, America, and all those places. All right. So, have you been receiving set like messages from your colleagues back home and all these things like uh, any help from you, any advices and all those things? Because it's really hard back home.
And not really, you know, because I've always told my friends that the music business is very expensive.
Mhm,
You know,
mhm,
I was
mhm,
speaking to a guy recently, and he was talking about shooting a video, and I told him how much I spent on my Mama's Love video, a mother I shot.
mhm.
So a video I
Yeah,
shot.
I saw that video. That was super nice.
Yeah, you know, and he was surprised. I was like, wow. I said, yeah, you know, but I haven't got anything from that. You know, that's what I said, that the passion is the passion. You know, for us it's the passion. We keep doing it, hoping that one day, you know, we will break through. You know, and for many people back home, it is very difficult to sustain yourself when you are not getting anything from what you're doing and you keep doing it. You know, but we try to get some, you know, other streams of income from other places so that it will sustain us whilst we follow our passion. Because if you follow your passion and you are not making any money at the end of the day, it's a big problem.
Do you get advice from the pioneers in the industry?
Yeah, especially from like David Bolton. Sometimes when I text him, I tell him blah blah blah. He go like, "Oh, take it easy. You'll be fine." You know, like, and my cousin Kwesi Abuaji, like he's the one who hosts the entertainment review. You know,
Oh, Bashir Waje on I think
Christopher.
Instagram. If people really want to reach out to you, your contact and your music, how would they get involved with your music? Because your music is super nice.
You go to YouTube, Majesty Carlos,
Mhm.
Instagram, Majesty Carlos, and
Okay.
I hardly go on social media to play and all of that.
Hey, you need to get involved because you are starving your fans because they need more from you and you are hiding. So when you are hiding, how would your fans get more from you? So
That is one area that I really have to up my game, because I don't really go there too, you know, as often as I should. But I'll
my friend, from today you need to get involved because you are starving your fans because they need more from you and you are hiding.
right.
So when you are hiding, how would your fans get more from you?
Yeah,
So
I'm
can
rather
your fans?
interested in I'm rather interested in getting like the right stuff for them than to just always be on, you know, online and just be talking. Because the people like you because of your music. They don't like you because of your personality.
Okay.
So if the music is not coming, the quality of music, the message is what draws them to you. It is not how handsome you are or the pictures that you post. These are all part of showbiz. But for me, the focal point is what are you doing, your music. That is why I spend more time in writing, composing than just spend time and always be on Instagram or something. Yeah.
So your music can be found in iTunes, Spotify, and all these places.
Yeah, Greater is on iTunes and other social networks, but I'm trying to make sure that the coming single will just go big. Just like I said, it costs a lot. Music costs a lot, and so sometimes if you realize that the income is not coming in and the finance is getting lower and lower, sometimes you don't even think about putting them out there. You
At the moment,
understand?
the challenges you are facing at the moment, some of them are people to promote your product.
Right, promoting
And
the music, because when it comes to creating the music and trying to, make music using my own money, I don't have a problem with that. I don't mind spending all that I have to make music, just to be happy to grow my passion. I don't have a problem with
word.
promotion. Promotion is the problem. For people to promote your works and all of that is also a problem, because sometimes people just want to reap where they have not sown, you know.
I got only two more questions for you because I want to have this interview or this chat. I want to have the second version of this. So
Mm.
I want to ask two questions. My next question is: if you could change anything, in music,
Mm.
what would you be? If you could
It would
change,
be the fact that most of the time we musicians don't get paid for their royalties and their intellectual property. That is back home, and that is a big problem.
the biggest problem the
Yeah,
Ghanaian
yeah,
musicians
it's really
face.
an issue.
I don't only Ghana. I think almost all the African countries are facing this,
Mm.
the piracies and all this stuff.
Right.
Okay, I understand. So what next for Carlos? What's next?
I'm hoping that I'll take my career to a different level, and this time from a different dimension. You understand? Yeah. So I hope that I'll be able to make my music known to the world, better than before. And so that's what I'm working on. And I'm working on that seriously, I'm working on that.
My big brother, thank you very much for having time for this chat on Lista TV. I tell you, I'll be coming for more. And your next coming single, please let me know. Let me have a feel of it, please. Let me know where I can purchase it. Let me know where I can support because I'm always ready to.
And for my next single, maybe I might have a collaboration with a Chinese rapper.
Yeah, Chinese rapper. Man,
So
I would love to have a feel of it. And my cameraman too would love to have a feel of it too. He has some kind of moves. I don't even understand where he got them from. I don't even understand where Coolio got those kind of moves from. But I tell you, we are ready to support you, and I wish you all the best. But this is not the end of the program. This is not the end of the chat because the second one is coming, and I'll be visiting you in the studio. Please let me know when you come to Beijing for recording.
Yeah, when I come to Beijing, yeah. So anytime I'm just having a session, you just come and have.
I would love to pull up on you on in the studio. So please let me know. And thank you very much. Have a wonderful time. And
Always welcome.
please go and watch my Lista programs, man.
Right.
Salute, bro. Salute, bro. Laced up. All right. Okay. Okay.